Yo, what's good everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot faraga on his mic, and today we're gonna be talking about Zelda. Now you may say, Shadic, you don't do Zelda on your channel. You obviously don't play Zelda games. Those games, nah, you can't play those. Those are too complicated for a Sonic tuber such as yourself. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Zelda is the GOAT. And my favorite was Wind Waker. Then Breath of the Wild just had to come by and just drop some hot faraga.
Whipping all this dope up in the chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. They don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright guys, now I'm gonna tell you like this. Zelda Breath of the Wild, greatest game of all time. You know, this is just, I'm gonna be talking about the game, and all I have to say is that no matter what anybody says, this is the greatest game of all time. I think I put more time into this than Final Fantasy 15 in 2 days. I have like 20 hours in the game, and when I played Final Fantasy 15 for the first like 5 days, for the like first 3 or 4 days, I had like 20 hours. But for Final Fantasy 15, not, I mean for Breath of the Wild, nah, fam. By the way, this isn't, you know, I don't have notes or anything. I don't write scripts ever, but I don't have notes in front of me. I'm just talking off the top of my head. Everything from like, let me talk about the graphics. The game is beautiful. I'm playing the Wii U version, and the game still looks beautiful. Now you're like, the Wii U version, that version is garbage, right? Because it's on the Wii U. No, it runs, you know, surprisingly well. There are frame rate drops every once in a while, but it's nothing big, you know. It's nothing that hurts the gameplay. Usually it's just when you're running into a whole bunch of grass or something like that. Whereas, like, all I gotta say though, you know, as far as the graphics are, they're beautiful. They're like whimsical but serious at the same time. It's like they took Wind Waker and like mashed it up with Twilight Princess and made everyone's face not ugly like it was in Twilight Princess, and they made something beautiful as far as graphics go. On top of this, the combat. Now, at first, it took me a minute to get used to the combat. I'm gonna say that, but there's a lot more fine tuning and a lot more, I guess, you know, stuff you have to do control wise, and I like it because there's a lot more you can do gameplay wise when it comes to combat, and I really do like that. Like, you can sneak up on your enemies, you know, stealthily. You could take them out, or, you know, there's also, you know, you can just jump in from the top of the map, come up out the Katsuro or do, my boy. And I love that. That's the best kind of way to do it. You just jump off the top of a mountain. You see a giant boss at the bottom of the mountain. You know what you do? You take your bow out. Got kablamo. Bomb arrow. Kablamo. Another one. Kablamo. You're done. You're done. Now, I'm going to get my boy Vinny on the mic. Hey! You know what I got to say about Breath of the Wild? There's a lot of exploration. You know, you see that moblin? He's looking at you, and I'm just looking at him like, I'm walking here. You know, I'm not walking, but I'm walking here. But on the real though, this is probably one of the greatest games I have ever played, guys. And I just wanted to give my opinions on it. The story so far is phenomenal. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. All I gotta say is the voice acting is a lot better than what I thought it would be. It's nothing super over the top, but it's decent. And I think decent is good enough for the first Zelda game to have voice acting, especially from Nintendo. Nintendo is not really known for having like fully voice acted games. Super Mario Sunshine does not exist, by the way. So the fact that we got this from Nintendo, this is coming from Nintendo, not a studio that some of them like Monolith Soft, say for instance, but straight from Nintendo. They pooped it out of their butthole and gave it to us. This is the greatest game I've ever played, and I'm putting this above every Sonic and Kingdom Hearts game I've ever played, like ever. Like, I put this above all those. I think this game is the greatest game of all time. Now, if you don't agree with me, you can go in the comment section and get triggered, but you know, on the real though, this is probably the greatest Zelda game, the greatest video game I've ever played, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Now, you guys could, go ahead and tell me how you feel about the game down below in the description. Not description, the comment section. What am I doing? I'm gonna kill myself after this video. Or I'm gonna just play Breath of the Wild and get one hit KO'd by a moblin. By the way, the game is pretty difficult. It's a Dark Souls-y type of game, if you know what I mean. But on the real though, tell me how you feel down in the comment section down below about Zelda Breath of the Wild, or if you're getting it, or if you haven't gotten it, what version you're gonna get. Just talk about it down in the comment section down below. This has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends, and I'm out of here. Peace. Kiss, kiss.